everybody, really nice to see you today. Now, today I would like to talk to you about a little friend of mine, my friend, Rosey Harker. Now, this is my friend Rosey. Oh, she needs to brush her hair a bit, Rosey. Come on, you're on camera, make the effort. Now, this is Rosey, and Rosey is the star of my picture book, Rosey Harker, Nosey Parker. Now, I don't know if you've ever been told you're a Nosey Parker. I know I have, because I love sticking my nose in other people's business. I'm really nosy. I want to find things, I want to hear things, I want to constantly stick my nose in where it doesn't belong. And Rosey is guilty of the same thing, and she's got a very good nose for sniffing out other people's business. And I was always told that I was nosy when I was a little girl, but you see, now I'm big and old and hairy, I think being nosy is a really good thing, because nosy people are curious, which means we want to find the answers. How are you going to find anything out if you're not curious to find out what the answers are? So when I grew up and got all big and hairy like this, I decided I would write a book about a really nosy little girl like me. So Rosey Harker was born. Now, I'm going to read you my book, Rosey Harker, and then I'm going to set you a little challenge, which I think you'll be really, really brilliant at. So let me put my glasses on, because otherwise I can't see anything, because I'm 100 million years old like a dinosaur. Now, your teacher has got the book that they can put on the screen, but I'm going to read it to you from here. So this is Rosey Harker, Nosey Parker. It was Auntie Mabel's wedding at the home of Rosey Harker. She and Watson were out snooping. She was such a Nosey Parker. Her mum was getting ready, but she didn't like her dress. I look as if an elephant has stepped in doggy mess. Don't worry, Mum, said Rosey. You can look just like a model. If you look inside your wardrobe, you will see that it's a doddle. Now, this book's got secret magic flaps so we can see what Rosey's nosing in, and she's found there's loads of hats and shoes and frocks. It shouldn't be too hard. And look, on top of all of them is Daddy's credit card. You're a shifty shopping Sherlock, hollered Mum at Rosey Harker. Keep your nose out of my wardrobe. Don't be such a Nosey Parker. Oh, no. Rosey's in trouble with Mum. We all know how that feels. In the garden shed was Daddy, where he made the bride a present. Poor me, said Dad. I work so hard. It really isn't pleasant. Don't worry, Dad, said Rosey, because at least you'll be well fed. If you look behind your toolbox in the corner of the shed, I wonder what she's found. There's loads of crisps and pies and beer, so go ahead and try it. It's funny, though. I'm sure Mum said you should be on a diet. You're a secret snacking sneaker, bellowed Dad at Rosey Harker. Keep your nose out of my toolbox. Don't be such a Nosey Parker. Poor Rosey, she's in trouble with everyone now, isn't she? That's no good. Let's try her sister. Now, Rosey's sister Millie said she couldn't celebrate. I have to work for my exams. I need to concentrate. Don't worry, sis, said Rosey. I will help you pass your test. If you look beneath your duvet, you will feel a lot less stressed. And actually, now there's quite a big lump in her duvet, and Millie hasn't made her bed very well this morning. Something's going on. Your best friend Kate is under there with loads of magazines, 2 tickets to the cinema, and money for ice creams. You're a best friend busting bother, shouted Mills at Rosey Harker. Keep your nose out of my bedroom. Don't be such a Nosey Parker. Ooh, Rosey's in trouble. So they went to Auntie's wedding, but now everyone was grumpy. Mills was sulking, Dad was hungry, and Mum thought she looked frumpy. Now, listen here, said Mummy. While your auntie weds her spouse, keep your nose out of this wedding and be quiet as a mouse. We've all had that chat at the wedding, haven't we? Rosey sat and watched the wedding and tried not to be a pest, but she noticed every little thing about each wedding guest. Each detail was a magnet to the eyes of Rosey Harker. She simply couldn't help herself. She was a Nosey Parker. Here are some of the things she's noticed. Oh dear, this one had eggs for breakfast. guy leaving early here. That's a bit odd. This guy's got a great hat. And oh dear, the best man may have lost the wedding ring. Let's hope that he's got it in another pocket. Then, disaster! All the gifts are gone. The bride could not feel sicker. Great Granny Jones spat out her teeth and nearly bit the vicar. Don't worry, Aunt, said Rosey to her lovely Auntie Mabel. If you look down here, you'll want to see what's underneath the table. And actually, there is something poking out there, isn't there? What's she found? This man stole all your presents and he put them in this sack. By the way, you've got 2 toasters. You might want to take one back. You're a wedding-winning wonder, cheered the bride for Rosey Harker. Thank my onions, you are such a mega awesome Nosey Parker. Told you being nosy was a good thing. Well, the wedding was a triumph. Let me buy you something nice. You're a hero, said her mummy, so who cares about the price? Don't worry, Mum, said Rosey. You don't have to spend your cash. If you look inside that cupboard, I have found a magic stash. Oh, magic cupboard, that sounds promising, doesn't it? Here are all the things I wanted when I made my Christmas list. Millie's birthday, eggs for Easter, and some others that I missed. You're our super special snooper, smiled Dad at Rosey Harker. Keep on nosing in our business. You're our favourite, Nosey Parker. So there you go. Being nosy saves the day, I told you. Now, over to you. In a minute, I hope that the grown-up who is with you is going to give you one of these. These are my worksheets, my Rosey Harker, Nosey Parker worksheets. And as you can see, we've got Rosey here. Come on, Rosey, up you come. We've got Rosey here, and she is lifting back a curtain. And I want you to use those big imaginations, and I know you've got massive imaginations because all little children have got massive imaginations. And I want you to think, what she found behind this curtain? Is it something in the story? That's fine. But I'd like you to use your imaginations and think of something else. What else could she find? Could it be something magical, something fantastical, something funny, something a bit naughty? Could it be something big, something small? Draw me a lovely picture, or lots of pictures if she's found lots of things. And I bet you're really good at writing too. I bet you're really good at writing. So if you can, maybe write some of the things that she's found, perhaps put labels on them to say what they are, but use those massive imaginations of yours and have a think, be nosy. What is Rosey going to find behind this curtain? And I would love to see your work, so do send it to me. Have a great time.